my peeps, what's up, wagwan? Welcome back to your girl Tiana in the house. Yes. And now, my peeps, I'm gonna make some meatloaf, some Jamaican meatloaf. Yes. You can go ahead and you can use the extra ground beef. That is ideal, but I'm gonna use some extra lean ground chicken. Okay, that's a healthier choice, or you can use turkey. Okay, so we're gonna put that aside. We're gonna come back to that in a few minutes. To start off, I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I have 1.5 teaspoon of instant yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon salt, and I'm going to put it at the side. You don't want to put it directly on the yeast because it might not make it dough rise. Okay. All right, I'm going to go in with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, I'm going to break my eggs, take out the whites, and then I'm going to come back. All right, so this is it. This is a medium-sized egg. You can use a large, it doesn't matter. This is what I have, and this is okay. So give this a little beat. You don't have to beat it, your choice. I have 3/4 cup of milk, 2%, and I'm gonna pour it over there. You want it to be warm but not boiling hot, okay? And that's it, guys. You're just gonna mix everything together, okay? All right, and that's what you want. You're gonna reach over here, you're gonna put a little bit of oil on the surface, make sure it's clean, a little bit on your hands, so about a teaspoon right here for now. And we're gonna just take out the dough. Put your bowl for later. All right, you're gonna use it later. And I'm gonna need this for about 7 to 10 minutes. All right. If you find out it's sticking, go ahead and grab your scraper. You can also put a little bit of oil on it, not too much. Something like that. And you want to grease it, okay? Just like that. And you want to continue. All right, guys, it's not ripping, so that's good. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon, something like so, just a drip. See, just to wet the bowl. You can put half if you want. I'm gonna grease my bowl, take out my dough, and your dough is supposed to be like this, stretchy. All right, flexible, so they call it. All right, rub it over like that, and we're gonna cover this bad boy. Cover it for 60 to 90 minutes until it double or triple in size. You're gonna leave it on the countertop with the cling wrap. I do this way so I can seal in the heat, and I'm gonna cover it. All right, my peeps, so this is my ground chicken. And I'm gonna mix up everything same time, okay? I'm gonna go in with 1 onion. You can fry it up before, but I'm gonna fry up everything all at the same time, okay? So we can get some of the flavor in the chicken. Some green onion or scallion. And I'm gonna take out like a tablespoon of my blended seasoning. About a teaspoon of my garlic paste. And another teaspoon of my ginger. All right. I'm gonna go in with about a tablespoon of this Maggi all-purpose seasoning. We're gonna put some black pepper. You can season it up to taste, okay guys? Just make sure you have a whole heap of flavor. Some parsley. Some Scotch bonnet pepper. Like a teaspoon of browning. None knowing the guys up there. Because, you know, beef have a brown color. And this have white color, okay? My browning done. But anyhow, tablespoon of soy sauce, something like that. Alright guys, my video got cut off, but basically just mix up everything together, okay? And if you find out some of these pieces long, don't you worry. We have a solution for it, because after I'm gonna puree it a little bit, okay? I have this chicken soup base, and I put about a tablespoon. I'm gonna mix it out. I think that will do. And I'm gonna pour it over here. Turn your stove down. Over here guys, I have a tablespoon of cornstarch. You can use flour. And I'm gonna put a little bit of water, or quarter cup. And you wanna mix this out. And you're gonna pour it in. This is gonna add a little bit of body to it, make it thick up a little bit, okay? I'm gonna put about quarter cup water, because we're gonna let this cook down. Put your stove on low and just let it simmer. Okay, you don't want too much water in it, okay? Full of flavor. Let it simmer. Alright my peeps, so this is where we're at. It's about 10 minutes more on the time I have. So we're about, say, 20 minutes in now. Alright my peeps, and this is it. It's all done. Can you see the goodness? So you can go ahead and you can make it just like this, but I'm gonna let it cool down because I don't like how them thing you look like a wormy. And I'm gonna puree it. Alright my peeps, so this is it. This is the goodness. You can go ahead and serve it up so, just like that. But here, I'm gonna put it in my food processor. Still hot, but that's okay. I'm gonna cover it, close it, and then I'm gonna puree it a little bit. All right, see, now it becomes mince. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on my pizza pan or any flat surface or flat pan you have. All right, and I'm gonna set this one side. You wanna dust your surface with a little bit of flour, and this is it. See your fat guys? Go ahead and punch out any extra air bubbles. You don't want too much flour on the surface, okay? Just lightly. And I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna try to cut 6 pieces from this bad boy. So we're gonna cut 1 and 3. All right, dust your surface over here and set them over here. You can make them smaller, okay guys? I'm gonna get 3 more right there. This is it. You can stretch it, yes or not, but anyhow I'm gonna fold it a few times. Turn it over and tuck it in. And then you want to close it by pinching it together. Smooth it out or round it up. All right, put it there, and you want to do the same thing. Fold it in, tuck it in, and close it. Grab your rolling pin and you want to dust it as well. Okay, you grab any one of your choice, press it out a little bit. All right, and you want to roll it into the size you want. Alright guys, we're gonna work with this one, and this is my meat, my mince meat. Alright, and it has so much flavor in it. Alright guys, you want to go ahead and you want to put some down. If you want a lot, then put more. Okay, get some water, wet the edges or half of it. Then you want to grab this up and you just want to fold it over. You can also stretch the dough, it doesn't matter. Then what you're going to do, you're going to press it down to seal it in place. I'm going to use a fork. You can flour the fork, just dust it in the flour, and we're just going to seal it. And you want to get your pan or your tray. This is it, and you want to place it like that. All right, my peeps, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cover them and I'm gonna let this rise for about half an hour, and then I'm gonna come back. And this is it, guys. All right, now I have some milk and I'm gonna base it so I give it a nice color. What's that? And my peeps, you want to preheat your oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm gonna pop these bad boy in for about 25 minutes to half an hour, and then I'm gonna come back. All right, my peeps, these are all done. Half teaspoon of olive oil, and you just want to wet the brush and you're gonna rub it over. This will let it be moist and soft. I'm gonna transfer them to this wire rack for them to be completely cool. When you do it this way, guys, the bottom won't be soggy. All right, it won't sweat. And I made 6. Last one. Look how soft it is, guys. Can you see that? Original meatloaf. And that's it, my original Jamaican meatloaf. Yeah. And you can use whatever filling you want. All right, love upon me and I love upon you. Bye guys. Yes.